Hi, welcome to 3 Diamond. Today we're at our office in Shoreview, Minnesota, just the north side of the Twin Cities. We also have an office in Winona and also one just on the outskirts of Duluth. Today we want to just show you how 3 Diamond operates, give you a little bit of introduction to our people, and show you how things are done. Our company has been the leader in charitable gambling in Minnesota for over a decade, and today our goal is to show you behind the scenes of why that is and how we can help your organization. First, let us show you around the warehouse and office space and introduce you to some of our staff so you can get an idea of where your pull tabs come from. The primary reason for the success that we have had at 3 Diamond is the people we employ. We employ 26 people with nearly 450 years of experience in the charitable gambling industry between the ages of 17 and 70. We know that service is a key separator within our industry, and the experience and consistency that we have within our staff allows us to provide our customers with the best service possible. This is our accounting executive, Nancy Bray. With over 20 years experience, Nancy will answer all your payment and invoice questions. Whether you want to be set up on our popular ACH payment schedule, need statements, copies of old invoices, or have any other payment questions, Nancy will be the person to help you. We would like to show you what happens from the point that you place your order until it gets delivered to you. A team member scans each game by serial number to another team member running the computer. Once each game is entered into the computer, the person running the computer verifies the correct glass sale has been entered on the invoice. Then that sends it over to the printer for processing. The printer program then will print the invoice, prize receipts, and any other forms such as posting sheets and or perpetual inventories that have been pre-programmed for your individual site. Each month, over 80,000 copies are printed on this machine. After all of the paperwork has been printed for the order, it is now ready for packaging. Another warehouse team member will stuff the prize receipts and other forms in each individual deal and check that the correct glass sale has been affixed. The games now are boxed and placed in the salesman delivery dock to be delivered to your site. 3 Diamond averages over 15,000 games sold to over 750 sites throughout the state each month, so it is important that we have all these checks and balances in place to ensure that your orders are done quickly, but also correctly. One of our primary beliefs when designing games and payouts is players win and winners play. The 85% payback games exemplifies that belief, giving the players more lines more often and prize amounts that encourage extended play. Beginning with the number one selling 85% ticket in Minnesota last year, Cherry Poppin'. With its fluorescent arrows, name recognition, crisp graphics, and payout design, we look forward to it being a leader in the market for years to come. Bananas, one of Minnesota's oldest pull tab titles, was first introduced to the $2 85% market way back in 2001. In 2020, 3 Diamond redesigned the flair with all new fluorescent graphics while keeping the classic traditional ticket intact with the addition of fluorescent arrows. We believe these updates to an already popular game will have a similar impact as when we added Cherry Poppin' in a very similar way. In addition to Bananas and Cherry Poppin', 3 Diamond also carries 20 other exclusive 85% games in addition to all of the regular releases to all distributors. One of the fastest growing 85% markets is the 6 at 500 $2 payout. This game is the cracker style game, named because it is the same size as a saltine cracker. Available in a 3,800 ticket count, it is uniquely designed with a specific playback structure that keeps players playing while allowing charities to make a profit. What started as a very niche payout has exploded in popularity throughout the state. With the growth of dispensing machines and bar ops, there was a great need for an 85% game that had less playbacks but still stuck with our players win and winners play philosophy. In 2008, 3 Diamond introduced the 2020 concept, a game designed for machines and bar ops that did exactly what was intended. Instead of dealing with a large number of $1 and $2 playbacks, bartenders could now just deal with $20 winners in a game which primarily would be used as a playback re-entered into the machine or taken in tickets. It is still very popular in both the $1 and $2 denominations. The newest version of 85% games is the pickboard. Although pickboards have generally been available in $1 market in a variety of payouts, 3 Diamond has released $2 and $5 versions of 85% payback built with player appeal, yet maintaining profitability to the charity. Although picks have been around for several years, 3 Diamond has developed what we call second generation picks. In this particular game, you can see there's 16 windows with 16 winners. A player will get a number, pick it, open it up. In this case, you win $200. In this case, you win $100, but then you also get to advance and open another window. In this case, you get to open window D, which you would win another $50. So in this particular game, you'd win $100 plus $50. Our third generation pick, which is recently introduced, has a sliding scale that you continually pick games. So once you get a winning ticket, you would open up whatever number that you'd like. If you win $50, you get to advance to level 2. On this one, you get to pick any number. In this case, you would win $100 and advance to level 3. Again, you would pick any one of those. You get to win $100 and advance to level 4. You would win $100 and you would get to win an additional $200 on this one. Along the way, if you hit the wrong number, it would hit a stop sign, and that would be you do not advance from there. There are over 30 new titles introduced to Minnesota market each month, and the variety can be overwhelming. These games are what we refer to as street games, available to all distributors all over the United States. While this does give everyone tremendous variety, it does not address the uniqueness of Minnesota taxes, regulations, or your charity or site's personality. One of 3 Diamond's strengths is our ability to take a street game and tweak it to be more appealing to your customers. This is done by changing the artwork or payout slightly. As you can see here, the street game is on the right. By changing the artwork slightly, as shown on the left, it brings more customer appeal and pop to the game. One of the best examples of this is the $2 no bottom. Shown here is a typical payout available to all distributors. 3 Diamond has taken this payout, added 3 more $500 winners without changing the ticket count. Under the street version, if 3 of the top winners come off the top, almost for certain the game is considered dead. Either it will sit and not get played, or the charity will pull the game with little or no profit. If 3 of the top winners come off the top of our exclusive payout, the charity has as many big winners left as the street game started with. Ultimately, the game will stay active longer, enabling the charity to make more profit. The same concept applies to our 7 at 402, 7 at 5 payouts shown here. Ever since the state approved $3, $4, and $5 tickets, the market has continued to grow. As the market grows, we're consistently adding payouts and variety to keep up with demand. Starting with $3 games, we have 4 different payouts which you can see here. First is our $333 top small count game. With only 2,448 tickets, we designed this game with our players win, winners play philosophy. With a profit of $1,600, you get the benefit of a larger deposit on a $3 game without as much risk as some of our other $3 games. Next is our most popular option, which is our 3168 count 703 top. It has a great ideal prize and gives players that large prize amount that many are looking for in a $3 game. This game, similar to the previous one, has a 703 top, but it has no playbacks. This is popular in machines as well as bar ops. Last is our 888 top $3 game. We would view this as a high-risk, high-reward style game for both the player and the charity. The $4 market hasn't exploded like the $3 and $5 market has, but it continues to slowly gain traction. One thing that people do like about the $4 games is that it works evenly with a $20 bill. We have 2 different $4 payouts. One is what we call 4Play, which is a 4-window game built to be a $4 version of our popular 85% $2 game. It has tons of playbacks and smaller winners which players typically will roll back into the game. The 4 windows add a layer of uniqueness to the game and allows for more lines. Our other $4 payout has an 888 top. As you can see, the payout has a number of postings which will keep it active longer. Of the higher denomination games, the $5 market is the one that has really taken off. The amount of money brought in on a game gives us some freedom to be creative with different payouts. Many people assume that they won't work in their area, but we have found that they do work even in the markets that people would traditionally think they wouldn't. One important thing to remember when taking the plunge into higher denomination market is that your swings are going to be much more drastic. It isn't unheard of for a $5 game to be in the hole $2,000, but that is equivalent of being down $400 in a dollar game, or $800 in a $2 game. Not that you want it to happen, obviously, but being down $2,000 in a $5 game only takes 400 tickets to get you back to even. On the flip side, if you have a $2,000 profit, you are potentially only 2 tickets away from being even. It is important to understand that before getting into this market. We will start with the smaller winners and work our way up. The 555 2664 ticket count game has been good for us in different markets, especially gas stations and liquor stores. The small ticket count allows charities to move games quicker, and the smaller top will help limit the large swings. The $5 no bottom market is one that continues to grow and is designed specifically for machines, but is also a great option for bar ops, gas stations, and liquor stores. With a similar thought process to what we discussed under game customization section, we have 7 at 1,000 to help keep the game active for longer periods of time. Our most popular $5 game over the years is our 7 at 1,000 with Playbacks. It has had the most general market appeal from smaller towns to metro areas in booths, bar ops, gas stations, liquor stores, and even machines. Our highest risk $5 game is our $14.99 top. With the highest prize allowed by the state, it definitely will catch your players' attention. But this game will have the largest swings of any that we offer. That doesn't make it a bad option, just one that organizations have to pay close attention to and be comfortable with those swings. No bottoms are often referred to as machine games because that is what they were originally designed for. And they continue to be popular not only in machines as originally designed, but also in bar ops, gas stations, liquor stores, even in booths to help add variety. A very popular 3-diamond payout is our 6 at 300 no bottom. This game comes with a shorter ticket count for quicker turnaround time. The risk of going upside down in the game versus a $500 top is lower, and the odds of seeing lines is higher, which appeals to the customer. They typically have more winners on the top tier, which players will like, and no winner smaller than $50, which works well in machines or in places where the seller or bartender is busy and would rather not deal with the playbacks. We offer no playback games in $1, $2, $3, and $5 denominations and a wide variety of different payouts. One unique payout that we discussed earlier that is worth bringing up again is our 2020 payout, which mixes the no-bottom concept with the winners play, winners win philosophy and has been a huge success in our marketing strategy.
Electronic gaming. The newest form of charitable gambling in Minnesota continues to grow in both popularity and profitability. 3-Diamond looks at this new form of gaming to enhance your current operation. It brings new customers to you and, if done correctly, will increase your bottom line. Since electronic gaming began in 2012, we have looked for a manufacturer that has the same philosophy, service, and integrity as 3-Diamond. After several years of searching, the company that has met those standards is Compliant Gaming. 3-Diamond has been representing Compliant Gaming since 2015, simply because we share the philosophy that you, the charity, come first. Compliant Gaming has been very open to listening to you and your needs as a charity. Over the past couple of years, they have spent many resources developing a point-of-sale system that allows you to better control and accountability of funds. Starting with the Cash Drawer Manager, a unique feature that allows the seller to keep a real-time accurate balance of what should be in the cash drawer. This information is available at any time requested. Within this feature is the required LG861E. No more searching for the form, having it get wet or misplaced. The operator simply inputs the starting cash at the beginning of the day and the closing balance at the end of the day, and the system does the calculating for you. One of the rules according to state law that frustrates operators is that the POS logs out after 5 minutes of inactivity. Compliant Gaming has added several features to relieve some of the frustration. First, it has a timer on the top that counts down until time logs out. When the countdown is at 30 seconds, it will beep. Operators can simply refresh and then the countdown will start over. Second, if it does log out and a player wants to add or redeem credits, it will ring the operator to make them aware that someone wants to make a transaction. Currently, Compliant Gaming has over 40 games available on its platform in 25-cent, 50-cent, $1, $2, $3, and $5 denominations. All games are 85% payout. They feature different gaming experiences, bonus games, free plays, quick play, and an exclusive progressive ETab game that plays like bingo, only available to 3 Diamond. Performance-based revenue share is 3 Diamond's way of rewarding successful sites for their support. To my knowledge, all distributors charge 31% of net proceeds for ETabs. We have a level discount to lower that to 28% or 26% based on net receipts, which has saved charities thousands of dollars compared to competitors. Another big factor is there is no quota for the number of devices you may have up to the maximum allowed by law. Our sales staff will work with you to give you the number of devices that make the most sense.
Lastly, service. Like our paper pull tabs, our electronic gaming division is just as committed to your success. I would like to introduce Scott Whitman, our newest full-time sales rep dedicated strictly to sales and training in electronic gaming. He, like all of our employees, will answer all your questions with honesty and integrity. This is Colleen. She maintains our distribution software, website, social media, and supports the back-end system for ETabs. Our goal for ETabs is not just provide training and install, but continued support both at the site with our full-time tech team and here at the office for the reporting and sales side with Colleen and Scott. We want to provide the same high-quality customer service you have become accustomed to with paper pull tabs and take the frustration away when you add this new product to your sites. Compliant Gaming has teamed up with EGS, a linked bingo provider, to put Booty Chaser, a linked bingo game that has been very rapidly growing. As the linked bingo game in Minnesota, it plays every day and people win every day. With 3 different coverall jackpots in every game, the excitement never stops. Unlike electronic pull tabs, the revenue share for this exciting game is only 15% of net receipts, which puts more money in your pocket. 3 Diamond, when it began, never set out to become what we are. We started off small, caring about every one of our customers and looking for ways to separate ourselves from our competition. As we grew, our charity-first mindset has never wavered. We grew naturally with a full-time sales staff and committed support staff. One of the main reasons for our success is the experience and consistency that we have within our staff. Your sales rep will know you and your organization, but so will our office managers and warehouse employees. We encourage you to come and tour our warehouse and bring your employees. We are proud of where we have gotten as a company, how we have gotten there, and we look forward to continue being innovative and meeting the ever-changing charitable gambling market. Hi, I'm Spanky, president of the 3 Diamond Corporation. If you're already a customer of ours, I sincerely want to thank you for the business. If you have not yet decided to do business with 3 Diamond, I look forward to the opportunity of earning your business. Thank you very much, and have a great day.